Great, so here's the problem we're trying to solve. I've got one GitHub repository here already, Leaflet Maps with Google Sheets, that I've forked. That's my copy there, and I forked it from the original version. And so the question is, how do I get a second version of this? How do I get a second copy? Because here's the problem. If I go to the original, I'll right-click on the original code. Here I am in the original. And if I go over here and hit the fork button, which is what you'd normally do, all it's doing is it's going back to the copy you've already made. It looks like a second copy, but it's the exact same copy. It's identical to what's here in this first tab. So that's not useful. Forking doesn't work a second time. So instead, what are we going to do? We're going to go and create a new repository. So here I'm in the data viz for all account. The new repository, I have to give it a different name. I'm going to call this one map second copy. And reminding myself here that it's a second copy of the Leaflet Maps with Google Sheets repository that I've got from somewhere else. And I want to click the initialize with a README button and click create the repository. Okay, so it's made it now. It's a brand new repository called map second copy, and it's kind of empty. It's just got that README file in there. So what do I need to do next? Let's go back over in a new tab to the first one I made. And you recall that it tells you the forked address. So I can open that. And here's the original again, the original Leaflet Maps with Google Sheets. And this time, instead of forking, I'm going to go down to the download button and say download it as a zip file. I'm going to take the entire contents and download that onto my computer. So here it is. It's downloading. And I can bring it up on my computer downloads. It's a little zip file right now, so I'm going to double click to open that up. And here are the contents of that folder. I've got all these files here. So what do I need to do? I need to go back to that brand new repository I made and go click on the Upload Files button. And here you can drag and drop any files in. So I'm going to drag and drop all of the files except the README. So here's the first half. I'll drop those in, and it's getting those ready. And I'm going to go past the README and get on the other items there, and I can bring all of those in as well. And so there's a lot of files that are being ready to upload, and I'm going to commit, and that will start the upload process. And it tells you here, this may take a few minutes, and it's not lying. This is where you're uploading all of the code. GitHub is sort of processing all of this. So take a break here. It's going to take, for a large file, it may take up to a minute or more, and we'll check back in just a second. Okay, I went away and came back, and here it is. It's a brand new repository with the contents of that other repository that I downloaded. So what do I need to do next? This is a familiar step if you've been following along. I'll go up to Settings, and I want to publish this to the web, so I'll go to the GitHub Pages section, and I'll click on Master Branch and click Save. The contents of whatever is in that master branch will be published to the web. He'll scroll back down, and here's the web address that I'll right-click and copy the link to. I'm going to go back to the top of my repository, and I'm going to go to the README file. And in here, I want to edit this file, and I'm going to type in here the live link and paste in that new address that I just copied over, commit the change, and so let's try it out. If I right-click on that brand new address in the README, poof, here it is. I've got that map. It's a second copy of the Leaflet Maps with Google Sheets, and you can see the new URL there, and it's under my map repository. That's one way to do it.